Ache.
Listen, firstly, big shout out to everyone, bro. All the supporters, every single person that's tuning to my content. Big thank you for 100k subscribers. Never in a million years I will think I will get 100k subscribers. Do you know how hard it is? Let me flip the screen. Look at that. Like 100k subscribers. That is absolutely madness. Like, I can't believe it. Big shout out to everyone, man. Like, a big thank you to everyone. A big thank you for. It's crazy because it's like, you see, when I started this thing, yeah, I started it and I was like, look, I'm gonna just drop long form content and I'm gonna build up my personal brand. I didn't have a target like, I'm gonna get 100k subscribers by the end of the year. I think when you dream big, sometimes you set yourself up for disappointment. Are you with me? But when you focus on the action of like, I'm going to drop one long form video every single day, then you're more likely to demonstrate and it's going to open up more doors. It was, if you look at my content, scroll down, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to demonstrate how to build a multi-million-pound brand. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's like, now from dropping one a day, now dropping 5 a day, it's crazy. But obviously, I just thought, do you know what? I might as well do a video, because when you've got the boy Meek Mills, you know, putting your content on his story, like you look at that. That is crazy.
For musicians, 1 cent per stream. Typically, you'll make around $4,000 per million streams on Spotify. But with this new 1 cent per stream royalty, you'll be making $14,000.
That's crazy. Like, when you got Meek Mills adding your content on his story, and I haven't even tapped into American market. I haven't done American updates. All I've done for now is focus on UK updates predominantly. I haven't even tapped into the sports world like that, but I'm tapping into all these all these markets. But it comes with, on my spare time, staying at home and learning the 11, the 11 Liverpool. Who's the first 11 Liverpool? Who's the first 11 Chelsea? Who's the first 11 Arsenal? I support Arsenal. And I don't follow football crazy like that. But it's about, look, but when I was in prison, football was everything. I knew about all the starter teams, the subs and whatnot, because I had time on my hands. Now I'm locking in 2026. Like, it's that time. Like I said, 1,000 days. Now is like, okay, cool. Let me educate myself. Let me know about the stuff that I'm speaking about. Do you know what I mean? Let me come with concepts. Let me tap into American markets. I know a lot about American market, but I can tap in quickly with fast updates. That's a proven strategy. And this is just a message that I think, what I think is going to happen for 2026. This space here that I'm getting in, I'm going to encourage more and more people. I'm going to be training more and more people to become, to drop daily updates. Is a proven strategy. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like when you're in a space like this with multiple people in the space, if everyone supports everyone, then everyone's channels grow. It's a fact. If you look at Beta Squad and you look at all the people at Beta Squad, they drop on each other's platforms. They drop on Chunks drops on Darks Man jumps on whoever. Do you know what I mean? So, but what I would advise for everyone, I'll advise this. This is advice to rappers and musicians. As obviously I go into the marketing world, and I still will be focusing on music marketing, but I'll go into marketing as a whole, as the market shares bigger and it makes more sense as I've kind of moved into the space of content creation and marketing and how to grow online. As you can see, I would advise everyone to invest in a setup. And I'm not saying you need to be streaming on Twitch but invest in a setup and do YouTube updates. Invest in a setup and do YouTube updates. We've got £3,000 to £4,000, and I'm telling you, this is something for the man. Them. I'm saying, if this is a message to the street guys. Yeah, if you lot all in the ends, you get me. There's 20 men in the ends or whatnot, and you got one man that is a personality, bro, and he half does the internet thing, or he's contemplating, or he don't do the internet thing, but he's a personality, and he's not a driller. You know, like there's certain things that the man them. Not everyone needs to be banging their gun. I'm just letting you lot know. Not everyone can play their position, and slowly it will take you from the roads. But if you've got one of the man them that is a personality, you all chip money in and you buy a setup, whether it's 5K. You buy a setup, whether it's 10 man and all 10 man put 5 bills in, you know, you probably would have spent that 5 bills on a pair of flipping, do you know what I mean? On a pair of D squares or whatever is in fashion that you call that's in fashion. Buy the setup, get the boy Sam Ham to set it up and focus on that. Because you see, when someone's building up their personal brand online and whatever they're doing, reactions or whatever he's doing, he's an asset. Because if you're doing music now and you got someone now that's building up their personal brand as a creator, a content creator or whatever, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen now? It's going to add to value. If you look at Billy the Goat is a lot of artists' rollout. Billy the Goat is a lot of artists' rollout. Imagine having a Billy the Goat as a part of your team there. Imagine every single block having element where they stream, they have someone where they're putting in the work online. What's gonna happen to your empire? And it has to be a movement here. It's a movement. There's that man, there's that man, there's that man. That man's doing that, that man's doing that, that man's doing that. Do you know what I mean? There's a movement. And it's like now what happens is you can focus on the music, but then you can have one of the man that's doing the internet stuff promote for the man them. Promote for the man then, get clipped, build up that brand, and it's gonna take time. Nothing is round the corner. You literally see him for 1 year. I've posted every single day for 1 year, like, and knowing that it's just the start. Like, I've got 7, 8 years. Like, I remember I was in the car with Young Philly, R.I.P. my brother Cadet, and this was when I was in Open Joe, and this was 2017, 2016, 2017. Imagine that, like you're talking about nearly a decade ago, yeah. And Young Philly had 30K subscribers, 30K followers then, and I remember years he was it still took him long. It took him years. Like here, I'm 11 months in, I'm a year in, so in 5 years. Then it's like, okay, here's where I am. So I'm in my head is like, man's locked in with you lot. Start with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see everyone else doing what they're doing, and people are literally doing their YouTubes and they're dumbing down and then forgetting about the noise, forget about the views, forget about the noise, dumb down, block out the noise. Are you with me? Block out the noise. You got this. I want you to understand that. To block out the noise, you can do it. You got this. Focus. And yeah, man, this here was just kind of like a morning motivation, just to say, look, like the sky's the limit. When you think something is, get me, you can't come back from something. You can come back from something, but you literally have to start from scratch and dumb down. When I say start from scratch, I mean like, you literally have to start from nothing, you know what I mean? And build yourself up. But just remember, you see when you're complacent, you're complacent. You see when you're not complacent and you're pushing, it's going to work. It will happen. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It will happen, it will work. And I wanna show this. I wanna show this person here, because this person here, little boy, this story was so inspiring. Let me play the.
Every time I go downtown and hustle, I be like, how y'all doing? I'm a young photographer and I take pictures for $10 a piece. Would y'all like to support me? And I tell them that I got a deal for 5 for 25.
That's a pretty good deal. I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hire you for a little photo shoot if you're down.
See, no more, definitely.
This is Baltimore Noel's Italian night. Yeah, the one and only.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
That's my big brother.
Yeah, there it is.
He said he gave it a 10 out of 10, y'all. Let's get it up.
Yeah.
Guys, you're talking about a little kid that's just on the streets, bro. That's outside, and he's like, yo, yeah, I want to be a photographer. Like, I want to, like, yo, like, how you doing? Like, this is what I want to do. Like, imagine from there, he understands the grind and what it takes. And a lot of us, with our foot, we got our feet up thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to start this, but I don't know what the internet's going to think about me. I don't know, that person's going to message that up. It's going to hurt my feelings. Come on, guys. Come on. We can do this. Do you know what I mean? We can do it.
Strong young man right here, man. He got a little more journey to go, man. I just want him to stay focused for real. He already so farther than a lot of
He did
older
a piece on him because he was out of school for a whole year. I took him up at the Board of Education and demanded they get him back in school. He got back in school. The first quarter he brought, how many certificates you brought?
Yeah,
He brought them to the...
About like 6 certificates. Then I got like 6 more.
And how many people watched that post?
9 million.
Look at that, man. I want to send this, and so you lot can see even the younger generation, they're locked in. They're literally like grinding. They understand the power of going out there. My man's in the ghetto. He's in Baltimore, and he's just doing what he's doing, and he's carrying on. And the community's behind him. It's good to see the community encouraging him. He was out of school. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if someone so young is out there going, getting it, bro, what are we doing? You get me? And yeah, we work the 9 to 5. Just put the 2 hours in every single day of learning how to grow your business. What's the 2 hours? What is the 2 hours you're going to put in? Where you going to put it? Just not slack it. Understand the 2 hours is more important than the 9 to 5, because the 2 hours is going to get you out of the 9 to 5 eventually. Are you with me?
Man, you just came from school. The giddy up, okay. Oh, what you got? Man, look, y'all get it up, y'all. Get it up for him. Y'all don't play with that, bro. Yeah, don't give that money, y'all. Give that money.
Sick.
Don't play with him. That's big. The giddy up. Yeah, the giddy up. 9 million people watched that post because they were so proud of his accomplishment and his achievements. He's a big example for other young people in the neighborhood to look up to and say, if Ma did it, I can do it.
Yeah, he is the one. Yeah.
The poster child. He's the poster child. And I'm going to do everything in my conceivable power to push him into his greatness.
On my
Sick, man. I'm just going to leave it like this and let you know, if you have a dream or you have an idea, you have to put it into practice. Do you know what I mean? You have to make it a reality, or it's just not going to happen. And there's people out here working harder than you. Now, I spoke about Sam Ham and Tyrone 1MC. The reason why I spoke about them was because they're live streamers. Their game, sometimes they stream 8 to 10 hours. They're the most hardest workers that I know. Do you know what I mean? That streams 8 to 10 hours. Like I'll go on TikTok and see them putting in the work. In my head, I'm saying, yo, I need to get to that. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to say a big thank you for the 100K subscribers. Thank you for support. And not only that, we're going to build communities and give opportunities and you know, where people can get access to things that we will never get in our culture, man, in our scene, in our culture, get me? And which I've noticed. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Peace.